one of the interesting things we found out at the University of North Carolina was that the oil was coming out of the BP well at very hot temperature, between 100 and 300 degrees Fahrenheit. That, combined with the dispersant that they were injecting, caused the oil to make those very small particles, those clouds of small particles. And because the ocean is made up of different densities, layers, those clouds will find their own density level and they won't go any higher.
It's also a question about the concentration, right? As this thing spreads, I mean, now you have it confined in this tank, right? But you can imagine if you had a much bigger one, right? This thing would probably expand further, right, and get maybe thinner, and the concentration might go down as it spreads. So at some point it becomes very hard to detect, I would guess, even by sound.
So the smaller the droplet, the longer it stays diffused and stays neutrally or negatively buoyant.
Yeah, I would say that's.
If somebody told you, oh, we found the plume, or we've mapped out the plume, would you believe that they had found all of the oil?
No, I think they found a plume, right, and there might be other plumes. In fact, I think it's already true that the plumes that, for instance, the Woods Hole people detected may not be the same one that hit the news earlier, that the people at Georgia Tech, right? Was it Georgia Tech? University of Georgia.
Samantha Joy.
Right, detected. So there could be several plumes out there.
What about that oil actually falling to the bottom?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
I would think so. I mean, again, the dispersants, right, act in a way as to break it down, but also change its density, right, once it binds to the oil, to different constituents, right? And some of them, for all I know, could be actually heavier, so the buoyancy would be, well, negative, and it would sink. Yeah.
I guess there was a report by Samantha Joy also from University of Georgia that they're measuring a sludge, a sediment sludge
somewhere at the bottom.